Hello, I'm Dr. Lisa Belisle. You are listening to or watching Radio Maine, where each week we explore and celebrate creativity and the human spirit. We're sponsored by the Portland Art Gallery in Portland, Maine. Over the past decade, I've had the privilege of speaking with hundreds of artists, creatives, and thoughtful individuals, many with ties to the gallery and many whose stories stretch far beyond our state's borders. This is the fifth in our solo series. Today's story is called Storycatching. As a family doctor with training in preventive and lifestyle medicine, I've spent decades listening to people share what hurts, what's shifting, what still needs space to heal. But long before I created a clinic of my own, I learned about medicine at the kitchen table. My father practiced medicine in Maine for over 40 years. He treated patients in the hospital, in their homes, in his small town office. But what I remember most is how he talked about them, not just as cases, but as people with stories. He knew their jobs, their families, their histories. He listened with genuine curiosity, even after long days and middle-of-the-night calls. That shaped me. It showed me that medicine is more than science. It's also narrative, and that story is often where the healing begins. I've seen this again and again. The teenager with back pain whose real ache was heartbreak. The teacher with high blood pressure who finally said, "I miss my daughter." The new mom with migraines who whispered, "I don't feel like myself." None of these needed a perfect diagnosis. They needed space, patience, and someone willing to listen for the story beneath the symptoms. Narrative medicine teaches us that we all make sense of our health, our lives, through the stories we tell. When we change our story, sometimes we change our future. You don't have to be a doctor to be a story catcher. Maybe you're the friend who notices when someone says, "I'm fine," but clearly isn't. Maybe you're the parent who sees the drawing your child brings home and knows it means something more. Maybe you're the one who finally told your own story and felt the relief of being seen. This week, I invite you to be a story catcher, to pause, to ask the second question, to sit in silence and let someone speak what's true. And if you're looking for more reflections on story, presence, and seasonal change, I hope you'll join me on the Bountiful Path, our newsletter on Substack. Thank you for being with me here on Radio Maine. Your story matters, and someone out there is grateful you listen to theirs. Be well. I'll see you next time.